It was 3 years ago yesterday when Santa Clara County officials announced the first case of COVID there, and days later was the first Bay Area locality to declare a public health emergency.
Well, now the county has announced that it's going to close its mass vax and testing sites by the end of the month. Right first, Kerman reports.
We are still in the middle of a pandemic, but we are transitioning from a full-blown response where we have a sense of urgency every day to one where we are adapting to living with COVID.
After providing 1.9 million COVID-19 vaccinations in tandem with community partners, Santa Clara County officials have announced by the end of February they'll shut down their 3 remaining COVID-19 mass vaccination and testing locations.
We are able to transition to a different kind of response because of the number of people who've been vaccinated or who are immune from natural infection.
County officials say at least 90% of Santa Clara County's population has received at least one vaccine, and it's due to doctors, nurses, and county employees who stepped up to meet the emergency head on.
It was a monumental effort, ended up costing us about $1 billion, and it was well worth it because we saved thousands of lives in this county by being on top of the pandemic right away and getting everyone vaccinated.
The county will continue to provide vaccinations, testing, and medical services to 250,000 residents cared for through the county's health system, but others are being directed to their health care providers and local pharmacies. In the meantime, county health officials remind community members that COVID-19 continues to circulate and they must protect themselves.
It is still incredibly important for every single person who is eligible to get a bivalent booster if you haven't. You've got the rest of the month to come to a mass vaccination site, so do it. Spread that word. Number 2, yes, you need to wear a mask indoors. I'm not going to require it. It's not required. But if you don't feel like being out sick for a week, if you don't want to get vulnerable people that you're around ill, wear your mask. Still important.
Kerman, Cron 4 News.